Hello, and welcome to yet another film study for the Birmingham Legion. Um, just complete transparency, I am filming this the day after I filmed the Stephen Turnbull uh, film study. And I am so excited that Danny Trejo is going to be joining the Birmingham Legion FC. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and say 30 seconds into the show that this is the biggest signing in Birmingham Legion history. Now, Juan Agudelo absolutely stole some headlines. Nico Brett was a wonderful goal scorer for the Legion, still the top goal scorer in team history. Enzo Martinez, hugely impactful. When you think about shocking moves, Tyler Pasher is great. Danny Trejo is a step above that. We're talking about a guy who, in his USL career, has something along the lines of 48 goal contributions. That's goals or assists in just 77 matches. He is good for a goal or an assist, really almost two every 3 games. 2 out of every 3 games, he is going to give you a goal and assist. Now, what kind of player is Danny Trejo? You're going to be shocked to find out that this Legion team has signed yet another winger. That said, he can also play up top. There was a little bit the last time he was in the USL when he played for Phoenix Rising that he played as the number 9, but they had kind of a revolving number 9 thing going on. Really, all that kind of changed when Panos Armanakis kind of came through, and he was over on the right hand side. Panos went up top, and sometimes Panos would go out to the right. And now we kind of saw where Danny Trejo would go to the left wing, which I think is where we're going to see him show up. But I don't know because there's going to be some interesting stuff with Tyler Pasher. You're going to have Tyler Pasher playing on the right hand side, maybe the left. Then you're going to have Danny Trejo playing on the left hand side, maybe the right. Or you could even have Danny Trejo up top. But even then, if he's up top, it's going to be a 1-2 punch with a Ronaldo Damas. And it's going to be very fascinating. I get the feeling that maybe this is a move that is signifying that we are going to a 3-man backline. It's really the only way to get all this attacking talent into the team. And we can talk a little bit more about that in just a little while. But of course, let's get into the film. And oh boy, is this film good. I am going to start unbelievable. Now, we are going to start getting into the more USL centric stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off here where we have a dribble into a scoring chance. Now, this is against Memphis. Let's make fun of Memphis. Haha. May they rest in peace. Where this ball goes up, dribble around one player, dribble around another, gets it to another one of the Phoenix players, where now Trejo is streaking down the left hand side. He is making the run. The ball goes over there to him. Touch, cut inside, shot. He is a right-footed player for the most part. He can shoot with his left, but he's mostly a right-footed player. And he is going to be a guy who can play inverted, where you can have a Tyler Pasher who's cutting in from the right-hand side, and maybe a Danny Trejo cutting in from the left-hand side. Again, look, touch around, goes over to a teammate, looks like Panos, I believe. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Yikes. I'm going to back this up again, where he cuts inside over to Panos and then pass over and then touch inside, shot. This is the kind of stuff that you can expect from Danny Trejo. Again, this is a very free-flowing team. Now, here we go. We have another dribble into a key pass. So, again, against Memphis, where ball goes through, Danny Trejo has the ball here. He's cut off. There are 2 players surrounding him. There is no passing lane. So, let's just dribble through it, why don't we? And then here we get into the run is coming. He plays it through. And if he were to take it, this pass is available, but tries to take a touch too many, can't get it around. But all this, again, caused because, check this out, Danny Trejo, who's wearing the number 17, nowhere to go. Just dribble on through. And It's a nice pass. I guess you could say you want a little bit more ahead, really play him through, but it's not a bad pass, and it's just creates a ton of pressure. Ball almost goes out for a corner kick. Now, go ahead, check out this counterattack where Memphis is kind of playing ping pong around, pass through, and then Phoenix goes and just kind of plays it around, chip it long, a header, a missed clearance, and there goes Trejo off to the races. And he has an option to his right, and he goes for the shot. Um, you could sit there and say, hey, maybe he should have passed that square to across. I don't mind this. You want your goal scorers to, well, score goals. And, keep in mind, he's going to have Ronaldo Damas to his right up top. So you have two options in this 2-on-1. Honestly, the best option for Trejo, I do think, is just shooting. It's a nice save. It is a nice save, but it's really great stuff that we see from Danny Trejo. Now, here we get a nice little trailing run into a goal. So here you see Trejo. He is the center of your screen. He is not the one with the ball. And he is just slowing down his run, slowing down his run. It's a nice pass, just guided into the goal. Like, seriously, don't even think about it. This is just watch how he's just kind of slows down. So he's right in the middle of these passing lanes. If you see these two Memphis players here, he just needs to stay in between these two. If Trejo tries to full on sprint and ask for a through ball or kind of a ball that's going to go ahead of this Memphis defender, it's more than likely going to get caught out by the goalkeeper. So what does he do? Like I said, he goes right into the middle of these lanes. Perfect pass. I mean, seriously, great pass. And just guided into the net. It's great stuff. You're going to have another angle of it here. Again, just right in the middle, nothing to it. It's just a wonderful finish. Wonderful finish. Now, we have a overlapping run into a scoring chance. So here's a little pass by Trejo, and the ball's given to him again. Making the run, takes that kind of left-footed shot, and wasn't able to do it. I mean, it's a really nice save, by the way. So let's just kind of check this out again, if we can get up to it. Thank you. Move on. Yeah, so we have a little pass in here, pass through the middle. Okay, check this out. Where we have a pass into the middle. And also, what a dribble by this. What a dribble. This is gross. Pass, dribble around, give it to Trejo, and we're off to the races. And again, I don't mind Trejo taking this. His other option is passing it over to his right. And even then, that just makes it a worse angle for Armanakis. So Trejo takes it. He gets the keeper going the wrong way. Trailing foot makes a save. It's still great stuff if you are Danny Trejo. This is stuff that you want to see. Now we do have some Birmingham Legion clips. That's just been kind of the thing I've been doing lately, I guess. Where look at him just kind of work through traffic and just kind of get out of danger and then to a pass. And it's nice. And then it leads to a turnover, but that's not Trejo's fault. Again, just kind of watch this in full as this happens. Two players dribble, go around, play it, create a passing space outside the boots, go. This is what you're going to see out a lot of him. Now, here's off a corner kick. You can see Trejo up top, or really in the middle here. He's in front of the the penalty spot. That's what it's called. He is just kind of waiting. First time comes through. Trejo, there's an argument that he's offside, but we've also seen so much with Trejo that he just knows when to perfectly time these runs. I would not be shocked if he somehow managed to stay on. It doesn't seem like it is, but whatever. He's our player now. Who cares? So again, look at the way he just kind of finds his pocket of space. Goal. By the way, he had only been on the pitch for like 7 minutes at this point. It's unbelievable. Um, Trejo is just a goal scorer. Trevor is just going at the ref. I want to see if I left this in. There's this clip of just Anderson just being really menacing. I hope I left it in here because it's just really funny. Just watch Anderson here. Just anyway, here it is again. Just first time cross in, header in. He doesn't just score with his feet. He can find his way into a header. He's awful good at those. Now, here we have just a nice little dribble into a scoring chance. So check this out. He goes, dribbles in. Now, this is against a really good defensive team in Detroit City. Goes to the inline. Nice little dribble to get past the first defender. Sees a player at the top of the 6, tries to pass it. Doesn't really work. Again, this is a whole bunch of if, ands, or buts, but find the player that's going to be trailing here. Look at the number 21. He is around the penalty spot right here. This is where this pass is going. Gets past the defender. This is a surefire goal. Well, this eventually leads to a throw-in, I do believe. And then if we could speed this up. I thought I cut all this up. Yeah. Where doesn't quite work. Totally fine. And we have a throw in. Detroit gets it. A little bit of pressure. And then Trejo wins it and gets it and goal. Okay, sorry. It was not Trejo. So sorry. Let me pull this back. Again, just a nice interception here. And Trejo is now right at pointing to the penalty spot. He's telling him penalty. Passes over to the penalty spot. He has to beat a goalkeeper and 2 defenders. Goal. Clinical. You don't get, you don't end up having 35 goals in 77 matches played without being a clinical, kind of clinical player. Here we have a nice little run onto goal where Trejo beats the offside trap and has a one-on-one where he chips it in. Just, again, this is what I mentioned. These perfectly timed runs, something that he's just really good at. Him and Ronaldo Damas, both very good. You're going to see the number 17 here down at the bottom of your screen. And here comes pass. There it is. Perfect. Legitimate perfect. Great pass, by the way. And chip over. I mean, he's a goal scorer, man. He is just an out and out goal scorer. Here we have an overlap to a back post pass. Now, I included this back post pass because, like I said, I just talked about Steven Turnbull. And one thing I talked about constantly was how he was always at the back post. Always at the back post. He always found himself there. He was a goal scoring threat at all times. The way that Rhode Island used Turnbull is who will be scoring in this situation. Check this out. We have an overlap coming from Danny Trejo over on the outside, played through. And here's the pass. Again, this will be Steven Turnbull. This is who that would be. Maybe a Tyler Pasher, possibly. But just kind of watch this again. Trejo running, holding the run. He's in. And he sees the back stick pass. It's there. It's a nice block, by the way. Good stuff. And here's just a quick little dribble you're going to get, and then just a continuation pass that kind of flows through. We are now on to, obviously, a different match. And where's it going to? Here is Trejo, where he kind of connects the play, starts the run, and, here's Trejo, dribble, pass. Keep it going. And it's going to go to the outside. This is the stuff that Trejo, again, is very, very good at. He's going to receive this ball. This was not Trejo, by the way. I'm sorry. Trejo at top of your screen. Get a pass in. It looks like it bobbles at the last second, controls it, dribble, pass along. Keeps the attack going. And keep in mind, this is a Phoenix Rising team that won the championship in the end. This is a team that was beating teams like 4, 5, 6, nothing. Now, here is a perfectly timed run into a cross. You can see Trejo pointing. This is one of those matches where Trejo was playing up top. He was playing as that number 9. He was not playing as a winger. Played through. And from here, honestly, he's a right footer. You kind of expect him to square this, or not square this. You expect him to kind of shoot here. And goalkeeper reacts well, but instead, perfect to the back post. I want you to think about this from the other side. If this is someone like Dawson McCartney, it could be a Preston Taborteca. You could have a Ronaldo Damas playing on off this side of him, and this is a scoring option. This is a scoring option for you. Break the line, make the run. He could shoot, plays it across, goal. That's a great pass. That's a great pass. And again, special talent stuff from Trejo. Now we get another really nice run here, where you're going to get, here's Trejo on the ball, looks up, finds his one, starts his run, plays him through, at dribble, goal. Again, this is honestly not too indifferent from what some of our film that we watched with Ronaldo Damas. These little 1-2s, this little one and go. Watch this. One, go. Play through. Defense can't catch up. It's a goal. It's not that different than what you see out of Ronaldo Damas. Maybe a little bit more okay, I say a little bit. A lot more technical. Ronaldo Damas, very, very capable technique-wise. But this Trejo's a lot more technical of a player, a lot more of a dribbling player. And this is just what you kind of get out of Trejo. He has those perfectly timed runs, and he can be your passing or scoring threat. There is a reason, again, why he has his 35 goals to 13 assists. That's just the kind of player he is. You have to respect both. It's just such a good run, man. It's just so good. I mean, just a little dribble around. Oh, good stuff. Now, here's a nice little dribble into a scoring chance. This ball's touched down. Here we have, I can't tell who that is. The number 10. Trejo is currently at the top of the box. He is currently cutting inside. Check this out. Sleek. Bang, bang, boom. I mean, come on, man. Like, he's special, man. This is a special player. This is a guy who really made waves at Las Vegas. And this is when Las Vegas was bad, really bad. And there's a reason why people wanted him. And I'm just watch, touch. See, what do you do here, man? You can't pass it anywhere. What's he do? Touch, touch, shot. It's good stuff. It forces a corner, and he's mad that he didn't score. The fact that he got a shot off is incredible. Oh no, I've gone all the way back to the beginning. Oh, what have I done? Let's move on. I mean, I can just watch that again. That's nice. I can't believe I've done this. I need to get control of my life. All right. So we get a run, and it's a little too heavy. He can't quite get there, but he does just accidentally intercept the ball, dribble around, and we're going to dribble around again, dribble some more, and just can't quite get there. And you can just see him just kind of laying on the floor. Danny, get up, babe. That you're still trying to score. And listen, I'm not going to act like this is not just fortunate, right? It's a pass. It's a little too long, but also look at the run. Look at how well this is timed. Again, pass. He beats him. It's just a little too long. And I mean, it falls right to Trejo. I mean, that's not too special of itself. Also, goalkeeper diving for the ball is crazy. Dives for the ball, doesn't get it. Trejo could have played defender here or played defender. Played the ball through, does not dribble inside. I probably should have taken the shot here. Does not, opts for one more touch, too big. But again, the dribbling ability just causes absolute carnage for these back lines. Just absolute carnage for these back lines. Okay. And I don't really remember why that kept going. Here we have another moment. You see Trejo up top, ball comes through. I gotta tell you, I understand the first goal was amazing. I think this is my favorite goal in this entire video. There's going to be alternate angles. It's just really good. Check out the run. He's right off the back of, I believe that's Yuma, and he's just running on the back, running on the back. I mean, he's on side. This defender down here at the bottom holds him on. He's on side. Play through. Good ball. And touch between the legs. Oh, that's gross. Just watch it. I'm just gonna run, touch, bang. I, oh, that's unbelievable. I think that's my favorite goal. I really do. I think that's my favorite goal in this entire video. Here we have nice little chance where again Trejo is going, ball gets to him, touch it down. Not his best pass, but immediately wins it back. Touch around. There's a pass, one on one, slide away. That's one of his assists he gets. Again, this is not his best work in terms of this pass that comes through from him. Um, he takes it, not great. But right here, defender's already going down, but it's going to count as a tackle for him. Good for Danny. Pad those stats, babe. Takes a touch, pass, touch in, assist. Pad those stats. Do it. Why not? That's kind of what El Paso has been for these last few years. I'm sorry, El Paso. Phil, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. We're going to get a little touch into a goal. Here's Trejo. This is another one of those matches where he was playing up top. He was playing as kind of like the out and out striker. He was not playing as the left winger. So, well, actually, excuse me. Here's Trejo coming and touch, goal. Watch it again. Kind of a late run. Here comes Trejo. Pass, touch, goal. It's wonderful stuff. I mean, it's just wonderful stuff. This is, I mean, yeah. Here we have one of those where we're just going to get a run into an assist. You're going to kind of see what I'm talking about. Pressure forces mistake. Because of the pressure, Trejo was already on his horse getting ready for the mistake. Pass, goal. Okay, check it again. Again, we have the press. Trejo's already coming up to help out. First time pass, touch, goal. Awesome. Just imagine this with, seriously, imagine this with Ronaldo Damas. Just imagine this with Ronaldo Damas. Do it. It's so good. Here, we're going to get a header goal. If you're motion sick, just look away. New Mexico's guy was on one. But here we see Trejo right in the middle of the box getting himself some separation. He is well off his mark and wins the header. Now, he doesn't score the goal. You want him to score the goal, but just kind of watch how he floats into the space. You're in a second. Come on. Here we go. Pass played through. He already knows that he's looking for a header at this point. He is the number 9. That's kind of his role. Look how he's already kind of lurking to that back post, just trying to lose his man. He sets up in the box, know it's coming, wins the header clean. I mean, it's directed goalward. It's a goal unless it's right down the middle. Just great stuff from Trejo. Here at the end, we have, I believe it's one last clip here where this is one where Trejo is playing the left wing. He is the player at the bottom of the screen, touch. He's over here on the left-hand side. And I think that this is a pass. Maybe Trejo's going to tell you as a pass to make himself feel better because he missed the shot. I think it truly is a pass. Again, Steven Turnbull, that's going to be your guy here. You could also see Enzo. Enzo ends up in these positions all the time. All the time. This late run to the back post, Steven Turnbull into Martinez. This has them written all over this. You're going to see a lot of those chances, Birmingham fans. You are going to see so many of those chances. Seriously. I mean this. I really mean this. This is the biggest signing in Birmingham Legion history. Now, there might be more impactful ones. You could sit there and say Prospers could be the biggest one. Mikey Lopez, maybe MVO, Fanuel Kavita. I'll hear those. But in terms of impact, day one, we know it's big. This beats out Juan. This beats out even Enzo. This beats out a Nico Brett. This beats out Tyler Pasher. Danny Trejo is one of the best talents we have seen in the USL in a long time. He earned that move to Poland to play in the first tier. Did he absolutely kill it in Poland? No. Let's be honest. He's coming back to the US because he couldn't quite hash it out in Europe to the level that he wanted. But he's one of the few USL players who has gone to Europe. Usually you have USL players that come here from Europe because, well, they're towards the end of their career. He is a guy who went to Europe young. He's only 26 years old. He is still about to reach his prime. He is not even quite there yet, for being honest. And Birmingham Legion have him. He's a special player, man. And we have people who were clamoring last year. We want goals. We want investment into the squad. I was one of them. Me. You remember me. Hi. I was the guy that said it's either the management, the players, or the scouting / ownership. Ownership is busting out the wallets, babe. The wallets have been busted out and said, oh, yeah, we're some of the richest people in Birmingham. We are going to pay for goals, 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 goals. And I think you're going to see a lot of them, Birmingham Legion fans. I'm excited to have Danny Trejo. I'm so excited. The pairing of him with Ronaldo Damas is going to be awesome. I do think this might be a signal that we're going to a 3-back because I don't really see how Dawson McCartney gets dropped here. I get the feeling that we might have a Patterson, Kavita, Suarez back 3 with a Dawson on the left and a Turnbull on the right. And if you're asking who do you drop in the midfield, because you're going to have to drop a Matthew Corcoran into Martinez or a Kobe Hernandez Foster, your decision may already be made for you with Matthew Corcoran. He is, like I said, Legion fans, don't get used to Matthew being here. He's not long for Birmingham. If he starts the season with us, he's not going to make it to the end of it with us. I really doubt it anyway. He is going to be gone. And if Matthew's out the door, that may be the guy. And they could also be preparing just to sell him, and he may not play that much. Let's also be real. He's a very expensive asset for the club. The last thing they need is for him to get injured again. So I wouldn't be too shocked if we see this 3-back and Matthew doesn't play the minutes that we really want him to play because we want him to play all the minutes because we want to win games, but also for Matthew's sake. We want to see him be healthy, get his move. This is exciting. It's already becoming just how do you fit enough quality players on the pitch? That's a wonderful problem to have. A wonderful problem to have. The Legion front office has killed it this offseason. I got a feeling it's going to get even better for you guys. So that is no insider information, just a vibe. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy these film studies. I have a blast putting them together. If you do like them, like and share them along with your other Legion friends. But until next time, guys, thank you so much. Keep hammering on.